Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I know I missed a week of my gratitude videos, but here it is. It's warming up a little bit here in Charleston, but it's was definitely cooler this morning. It was in the 40s. So I want to get on here and talk about my adventurous morning and talked about I definitely could see growth in me. So I normally on Saturdays, or at least every other Saturday, I go into the office to get some work done because during the week you can't get anything done because everybody is asking Natalie. Sometimes I want to change my name. But being in leadership and management, that's what happens, so that's the job. So I was going to go in this morning to get some work done, and I said, I'm gonna go down the road, go to Dunkin' Donuts, get me a coffee. I love their coffee, and a little breakfast sandwich to go and take with me to work. So I'm heading down the street. It's frosty. Like I said, it was in the 40s this morning. So my windshield was a bit frosted over. I had the defroster on, but it was taking a minute. But me being too impatient, should have sat there and let the window clear out. But no, I took off in the car. So this morning, as I'm on my way, just literally like maybe less than 5 minutes down the street, I was driving. Next thing I know, I hit the tiny little curb, and this was not a oopsies this time. It was like, oh my God, I blew a big old hole in my tire. So thankfully there was a gas station nearby, and I was able to park the car there. Me being conscious of everybody else, I'm like, I know this car is gonna have to be towed. I just knew it because of how it was. I hadn't even seen it. I knew what was gonna happen. I backed the car into a parking space at the gas station. Had all kind of issues this morning. We're in the shadow. If you know anything about Mercury retrograde, we're in the shadows of it. And so of course, when I called State Farm to get a tow, oh, we don't see your account in the system. Oh, there's an error. Oh, so for 30 minutes, it took me 30 minutes to get in contact with a tow truck company. Finally got the tow truck company. Their system is down, so I have to pay out of pocket for the tow. And then they were like, oh, we're on our way. They're in Somerville. So if you're if you know where Charleston is, so I'm in James Island, like right across from downtown, not too far from downtown, like a 10-minute drive. Somerville is like 45 minutes away. That was the closest tow truck that they could find. So I know better next time. Make sure I have a local tow truck company in my phone, or even their number, instead of going straight through the insurance, because oh my gosh. Anyway, I had to sit in my car another 45 minutes. So I had been in my car maybe a good hour and a half. It's freezing. But thankfully I had this hat on. Someone told me to wear a hat. And I had this sweatshirt on, and yeah, UMC, University of Mississippi Medical Center. That's where I got my cytology degree from. Go Ole Miss. Anyway, but anyway, so moral of the story is, finally got the tow truck driver there. Super nice guy, young guy. Came, he had the heat on. They got my car all situated on the back and took it to Firestone, which is literally less than a mile down the street. Get put to Firestone. They said, you know what, ma'am? We can replace your tire today, but we want to sell you a set, which I do need to replace them. So check your tires, people, and check your tire pressure because it is cold. They went ahead and put one on, and they were going to have a huge sale on Thursday for their tires. So I was able to get that sale. I got my appointment for Thursday, got my one shoe put on my car. The rim is a little, but it was usable, so I don't have to replace the rim. Thank you, Jesus. So moral of the story is, my old self would have been freaking out. I would have crashed out after that, thinking about how much it was going to cost me, and everything. But you know what? This past week, I noticed, I was just very anxious, and pressure-wise, I was very busy at work. And it was like a boiler, pressure boiler, or what do you want to call those things. And then today, when that tire popped, the pressure popped, I calmed down. My calm self got my car to a safe destination and was able to deal with it in a safe situation. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I showed growth because I didn't freak out. So my car is fine. poor thing, she's beat up. My car is paid for. I love my car to death. She's a 2015 Volkswagen Passat. Paid off. So to me, that's wealth. I don't have a car note. So I'm thankful for that. Thankful I had the funds to pay for it out of pocket and not on credit. And I'm just thankful that it'd be alive and that it could have been worse. Anyway, guys, look at your life in that sense. You know, if you're running around and you need to sit down and surrender, surrender. Stop. Take a rest. It's okay. You don't have to keep going. If you need to rest, rest. Okay, guys, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your weekend. And don't forget my Soul Wealth Rebirth or Soul Wealth Chronicles newsletters. Check them out on Substack. Love you guys.